Welcome everyone to the Week 14 Busch Series race at Richmond. We'll be having about 12 guys tonight battle it out for the win here tonight. We saw Marty take home the win in the 16 truck just a little bit ago, and we'll see if Toyota can take the night, or if a Chevy or Ford can spoil the party. But let me know when you guys are going, Nitro.
We're just waiting on one person right now.
Who is it?
Anybody?
Oh, he lag out or something?
I think so. I think he might have reset.
Okay. Yeah.
And Grant also left and came back, so he's starting in the back.
Alright.
Anybody will not be able to race.
Why not?
He said his game crashed and it won't start back up.
Shit.
So we'll have 10 people tonight. We are loading in right now.
Okay. We are about set to go green here. The 18 will lead them to the green flag, and we are away here at Richmond in week 14. Maggio rolling that high side turf way up on the third lane, but the 18 will prevail, coming off of 2, and it looks to be that he will lead the first lap here in Richmond. And he will. The 38 and the 6 there, who were in the truck race just a little bit ago, battling 2 series regulars. There for that second spot. The 98 behind them. Winner at Indy. So he's got his waiver to the playoffs, as he's still outside of the cut line. And the 18 could rival him for that if he's able to get the win here tonight, but it's way too early to say any of that stuff. Keith looking to the inside. He's going to try and get it. Make an early move for the lead here in stage 1. So they go into 3. The 18 going to try and roll that high side. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but he's still there. Just barely. Not anymore.
We have 29 laps of fuel with 33 laps remaining.
Okay. Might have to save a little bit. The 18 trying to crossover move. He's there. He's to his door. Down in the corner, contact made. Ran him up the hill a little bit, the 98. Seeing this action and wants a piece of it. The 6 sitting behind these guys, as well as the 13 there in 5th. Here they come down the back. The 38 has a run on the 18 once again. They go into 3, and as they come out, they're dead even. The 98 looking anywhere to make a move. The 6 is caught up to these guys now with them battling. And it's a 4-horse race for this first spot. 18 gonna dive it in, cuts the nose off of the 98. Trying to get back down to the bottom lane, but he's just not clear enough. The 98 will get that bottom lane spot and move into second, as the 18's now log jam between the 6 and the 98. Just gonna kind of regroup here for him, but the 38 pulling away after he's able to get that spot from the 18. Now the 13 is coming up to these boys. Turf in the 5th spot, looking for a great finish tonight. Only 10 guys able to show up tonight. It's coming towards the end of the school year, coming towards the summer. A lot of things are going on, I'm sure. So our regular field, we're also coming off of a road course, where we expectedly don't have the usual numbers that we see. But a lot of these guys trying to take opportunity to get a few extra points on the guys that are ahead of them. For sure, something that these guys will look to accomplish tonight. As the 98 looks to be going for the lead on the 38. A look to the bottom. I'm not sure if he's there or not. No, he's not. Got a little bit to go. About a front bumper between the two of them. Just trying to stay with the 38. He's kind of getting gapped at the moment, but he's kind of staying with him too. He's not losing too much ground, but he's also not gaining. He's running. Those two are running completely different lines around here, and it is sort of helping the 38 off the corner. The 98 not able to get as much of a run as he'd like to. Meanwhile, behind these guys, let's go take a look. What's going on? Grant behind the 19 with a 22 behind him. Looks like that's the battle for 10th at the moment. Looks like the lobby's lagging a little bit too, from what I'm seeing up here. Just the server's not up to speed tonight, looks like. But a big gap between the 18 and the 13. Still essentially a 4-car race for the lead. If those two get battling up there, the 6 and the 18 can draw up to them, especially the 6. can draw up to them very fast. But the 18 running a really deep entrance into both of the corners. We're getting a good runoff. So that's his race at the moment. The 6 just looks like he's kind of riding. These guys need to either save a little bit or pit. Someone might be trying the strategy, or just going all out and trying to maybe leapfrog the guys that won't be on new tires.
Is pitting this time by.
As you can see, the 38, and as you might have been able to hear there, the 38 was coming into pits as the 98 assumes the lead from it. These guys are all spread out just about the same length. The 6 right behind the 98, and then the 18 behind him. Not sure when these guys are going to pit, but it must be close. Either the 38's trying a different strategy there, or these guys are gonna have to.
Car 1 is pitting this time.
These guys are gonna have to pit very soon, as the one you hear is coming in to the pits this time by, sitting in a pretty decent spot there. But these guys are gonna have to come down quick. How many laps to go, guys?
11.
11 to go. So a very short stint to
Going
this time.
the green and white checkered flag. His top 3 still running hot here. Kept about the same gap, if not. Ooh, the 6 on the apron. He almost lost it. Oh, he's lagging. Never mind. He's in the wall. Something's happening. Wow, he's lagging. Oh my. That 6 was lagging terribly there. Let's get a visual. Yeah, horrible. Oh my. Like wrecking horrible. Just got into the 18 there. 18's in the pits now. I don't know if he's got damage from that or not. Doesn't show it. But the 6 definitely does have damage.
Dash the 98 is coming to 6 laps to go.
Okay. Can you let Maggio know that he's lagging terribly?
He's already been informed that he's
Okay.
lagging.
Yeah, he's lagging horribly. For like no reason, like he doesn't lag, so I got no clue. But this is entertaining. At least. Not hurting anybody. Whoa. Just teleported behind the 98.
I believe they was coming to 3 to go this time.
Okay. Well, not sure who's going to win the stage, but it's going to be somebody. Whether Maggio's out front of him or not.
The 90 is the correct leader.
Yeah, I'm just lagging so terribly that I can't really tell. We're good now.
Dash this time by, we were still 1 to go on the stage.
Coming to 2 to go.
1 to go.
1 to go. 98 dropped back there. Maybe he's got to save a bunch here. Oh, but he's got a field, or the blue tire. 98 is in the infield there. He blew a tire. As long as he can get in front of that start finish line, or past it, he'll be good, but. Magic off turn 4, and he will win stage number 1.
Stage 6, 92, 22, 19, and 13.
Who's a lap down?
Second, I'll tell you.
I think it's me, Keith, and Vital.
Okay.
Keith should be lucky dog, I think.
Yes, I am the lucky dog. I'm the first one off.
Okay.
I'm 2 laps down because I sped in the pit road.
So I'm assuming Vital's 1 lap down now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you're watching the stream right now and or listening, comment your favorite drink. Has to be child friendly, so no alcoholic beverages, please. But please comment your favorite drink.
Strawberry, banana, body armor.
Gross.
So what do you mean? That's body.
Gotta have, I think, manager's gotta drop to the back here.
Measures didn't give one at all at the start.
Yeah, he's gotta go to the back. What is Grant doing? Oh, Grant's.
I hit you there.
No.
Well, Grant's lagging or something. I don't know. 3 wide. 13, 18, 38. 3 wide.
Yeah, I backed out of that. I was smart on it.
22 is your leader. The 19 is in the top 3 for the 3rd time all season.
31 laps of fuel, 34 laps in the stage.
So saving could be in store. The 18 put the bumper in there. There was some room. I don't know if it was a lot, but it was there. These 2 guys who are battling for a playoff spot, for sure. Both of these guys are on the outside looking in currently, in a great race. Could really boost their chances moving forward. A win could really boost their chances as well, getting some really good points from only having 10 guys tonight. So stage points are guaranteed for every single person in this field, which is not common as of this season and of the last couple seasons. But 92 looks to be driving away with it at the moment. 18 got a little bit of a tap there from the 98 on the going into one. The 18 and the 22 side by side. 22 will back out of it, and he's in the wall. Oh no. 98 and 18 are side by side. 19 in second there, looking in, trying to close in on Mountaineer. But the 98 really trying to close the gap between him and the 19, and that corner will do it a little bit, not all the way. Because Chevy, Toyota, and a Ford in your top three. You're in stage 2. Now we will probably see some fuel strategy, if not, if these guys don't inherently save some laps on fuel, just because of the way they drive the track. This could definitely go the way of some of the guys that aren't up in this top 5 right now, towards the back of this, the latter half of this top 10. If they're able to save some fuels, 98 will get by the 19. The 38 will also look on and try to sneak his bumper into the left side of the 19. Maggio still lagging horribly back there, and the 18's in the wall, wrecking. Yeah, the 6 is just not. The 1 is around. Is that a caution?
No, it's not a caution.
22 was involved as well. Yeah, just and how much damage you got?
A lot.
Yeah.
My radiator's 87, my aero is 72.
Same with the 18, I'm assuming. Probably. It's just not what you want to see, really. I think Grant's got a bunch of damages as well. He's about to get caught by these guys. Yeah, Mage, I think he's fine now. Coming up on the 19, though. These are coming up on Grant. Just got lap here, he's got a bunch of damage to that 5 machine. Oh, is he ghosted? Maggio ghosted. He might be.
I can't see him.
He might be now, because I think Warpig just went through him. Coming up on some lap traffic here, guys, with damage. With the 92 looking to regain that top spot that he had just a little bit ago. He's got to work through the 38 and the 98 to do it. many laps to go in the stage, Keith?
2:14. I believe I'm getting for a year to suck.
Okay. Let me know.
What's the laps to go this time?
14. Okay. Battle back here for it looks to be 5th, I think. 19 and the 13 to Toyota affiliate teammates. And the 13 will get that spot from the 19. But look here, the 38 trying to go for a spot in the 98. 98 was not able to make a stage win work in stage 1. Maybe he'll get it here in stage 2. Just can't have what happened last time happen this time again.
Yeah, I should take it to go on the stage this time.
Okay. How many laps you got on fuel?
Love it.
Do you like save fuel just by the way you run the track, basically? Okay. I'm gonna assume that that's the way for everybody, but I don't know. I'm eating my Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its should sponsor NASCAR again. It really should, in a big way. .38 kind of pulling away here. The 98 had a great exit. Close the gap just a little bit. Just about a hood between those two guys. Watch from above. 92 just barely taps the wall coming off. Brushes it. You guys are all about the same distance apart. Oh, the 38 got tight. Here comes the 98 to close the gap. Not gonna be there though. What's your Mountaineer's third person view? This is the camera that I like to use when I race. Although I will have to get used to driving in the cockpit this summer. These guys have kind of checked out the 92, the 38, really trying to make a gap between him and the 98. So they come up on, I believe that's Grant once again. How many laps to go? 5, 4, what is it? 4. Right. Oh, they're about to, they're barely 3 wide there for a second as they're trying to go around Grant. Steph trying to make a run, but he just can't get enough to get under Keith as they're coming off of 4 with 3 laps to go in the stage, and he's there. The 98 is there. He's got under him just a little bit, not enough though. The entrance to the corner, just not what you want. But he's back to his back bumper. Coming to 2 to go on the stage. Turn 4, he's going to try and get another run down here. Try and get something. He's there. He's to his door. Keith goes way high. In 1, he's going to lose 2 spots. Maybe 3 if Maggio can get to him. And he does. The 98 takes a huge lead there and able to capitalize on this bent front stretches. That will end this stage. Ah, shit. Maybe.
98, 32, 6. No, 98, 92, 6, 38, and 13 is the top 5.
I don't know. How many laps to go?
I will tell you in a second. I'll tell you when we go back green.
Gotcha.
So we got me, or Vital and Grant are both 2 laps down, and I'm 3 laps down.
Okay. I don't know what's going on with Maggio's internet. He never ever lags, ever.
I don't know how that hit we had from that didn't cause a caution. Vital got the free pass, so he's 1 lap down.
Maggio going to the bottom just in case he lags off the start once again.
There's 47 laps to go.
47, you get what, like 31 laps on fuel? 32. So a pit stop will be in store if there's no caution. They are 3 wide back here, so maybe there will be a caution, but overall...
Oh, dude just came right.
All cattywampus back there. Watch it from Warpig here as he tries to track down these guys in front. That 19 cars won here before in the same paint scheme. Maybe he could do it again on some fuel strategy. Contact between him and the one coming off at 2. He's going to try and get under the 1 car coming up 4, but it's not going to work.
I'm a lap down, so that's why I'm running the top. If it doesn't want it, it doesn't seem like it.
Oh my god.
Tight and kind of got with the 6. Kind of just got tight.
.98 continuing to pull away up there. I'll try and go back up to these boys here. Watch from Maggio again. As these guys try to track it down The 98. How many laps left? Like
8.
38. All right. Let me know when you get to 30. Let me know when you get to 30, please. 13 trying to get back into these guys, just trying a little bit too hard. And he's not able to capitalize the way he might want to. These guys are kind of slowing each other up here. A little bit. A couple of them are, at least. The 6 and the 92 teammates. Trying to get something going, but maybe not working the way they want it to. The 13 closes in just a little by little here. So we'll watch from his hood cam here. Got to get right down to that yellow line in 3 in 3 in the entrance to 3. Otherwise, you lose about a tenth or two. Coming off 1 and 2 doesn't matter. You can run a bunch of different lines 1 and 2 and still gain, but 3 is where you really got to make your money. Get down right to that yellow line. Otherwise, it costs you, like I said, about that tenth or 2 tenths, depending on what vehicle you're in. Just really kills your exit. Looking back at the 19 back there, really all by himself. He's got about a half a second back to the 18, who's looking to get another one of his ops back to get on the lead lap. But as of right now, it don't look like it's gonna happen. These guys are just single file trying to make something work at the moment.
This time by 30 to go.
Alright, 30 laps to go here in Richmond for the Busch Series, and we will go lights out here in the booth and crank it up here in the WRL Busch Series at Richmond International Raceway. come back. The 13 is in the pits, as well as the 19. Or as well as the 5, excuse me. He looks like his day is done. But 38, as things were shaking up there for a little bit, for a couple laps. But these guys kind of coming back down to earth. They're in this top 4. It looks like Maggio's coming down to pit the 6. With it. Okay. How many laps you got left, Keith?
20 to go this time.
20 laps to go here in Richmond. Not sure who's going to come down when, but they're going to come down pretty soon. As you see, the 6 still on pit road, and the 98 and the 38 battling it out. Contact made between the bumpers, and the 98's coming in. The leader, who's been your leader all throughout this 3rd stage, trying to get a good pit stop here. The 19 is also in. Demon hoping to probably get a better finish than he would have had earlier. But the 92
is pitting this time.
And there it is. 38 is pitting this time by the 92.
1 is pitting this time.
And the 1 is also pitting this time by 2 Fatal Line cars, AMR and Nitro Racing. Coming in, but the 92 will stay out as the 98 is coming out. No 6 in sight at the moment. Either he's up ahead of him or he's way behind him. Let's go find him. So he's going into 1. So the 98 might have taken 2. Is it gonna work out? Or maybe he's behind him. Behind him. The 1 still in pits. Six coming out right behind the 38. Oh, and a car on the back stretch. It's the 18. And he's down. Everybody missed him. Everybody missed him. The 22 got into the wall there. Is the 98 behind you guys? Is he like Keith? Is the 98 in like 5th? Second, 5th. Did you guys take? Did you take 4 or 2?
I took 2.
Okay, so he took 4. With how many laps to go? 15 something.
15.
I'll watch the 98 here. I'll go find him. There he is, behind 13, and he is cruising on 4 freshies at the moment. He's about a corner back of these guys. Coming to 14 to go, right?
Yes.
Okay. So 14 to go here. He's got to make up ground quick, but 4 against 2, and it gets about 6 laps into the run isn't pretty. And he's about a straightaway back. The 22 you can see coming into the pits there with damage. But those guys are way up there, and he's got a couple cars to pass if he wants to get back there. 13 laps to go at the moment, and I don't know if he's catching them a whole lot. Just doesn't look like it. But he's got to go. He's really got to go. He wants to get back up there. 2 tires only last you so long on a track like this where you're leaning on that right front. Coming in, you're leaning on that right rear coming out. And those are the 2 tires that you change. So, and the 8 on the apron there, just don't know if it's going to work for him. Might be a 2-car race.
18 slowing him up there too, trying to get out of his way. Six kind of driving away here. 13 in a good spot. 38 just trying to get to the 6. Got 10 to go. So go off the 38 in the wall. Tags it coming off a 2. I'm not sure if it hurt him that much, but it definitely hurt him a little bit. So he's struggling coming off the corner there too. Might be getting a little bit tight, those 2 tires. Fatigued with 98, trying to work on the 13 here. Coming into 1 to 98. Not getting any slack given to him. 13 got loose coming off. 98's gonna have a good shot at him going in. Yeah. 13 into the wall. He put him in the wall. 13's around. Not sure he's gonna lose any ground. Might lose a spot to the 19 here. No, he won't. How many laps to go?
Give me a second to tell you.
Okay. Okay. 5 laps to go here at Richmond. You guys on 4 now. He's just digging right now, digging, trying to get anything that he can. Coming up to this 6 machine of Maggio. Free to go. So they send it off into 2, coming off of 2, tagging the wall again, just beating and banging the Freight Resources 38. He's trying to get anything. They're pulling away from these guys are running the fastest laps that they might even ever ran at this track on 2 tires. But the 6 really trying to keep it out of the wall. The 38 with those fatigue tires, about 1 to go. Last lap. Key. Last lap. 1 to go. Your wet flag is out. Sponsored by the Revved Up Podcast, coming back to you on Saturday with all your league news. They come to the backstretch for the final time. The 6 into 3. He comes off in Maggio. Magic for the 100th time this year is your winner.
Will Pig just got underneath turret.
More big able to get the 5th spot there from turf after the 98 him had a tangle. But yeah. Those guys in here. Six and 92. So I'm gonna find Maggio.
Oh, he's already added. And then I gotta find Mountaineer. Alright. Hey, Maggio. Do you have, or you do? Okay, 'cause I don't, so. Yeah. I'm just never in a party with him. I'll send him one. So we'll do him first. He finished third. Thank you, Keith, for sending me results. Alright. Mountaineer, you on? I got a copy? Alright. Well, I just want to start off by congratulating you with your third place finish. I feel like you had a shot all race. You were in the lead there for a little bit. Stage 1 didn't look like it was in the best cards for you to be able to get a top 3 finish there in that, or top 2 finish there in that stage. But as the race went on, your car got better. I just want to know how and what you did to get it to that point where you could contend for a win later on in the race.
I mean, well, stage 1, I was saving gas, saving tire, because I didn't want to pit. So that's why I fell back early. But I felt like I just got a better handle on the track. It's not my favorite track. I need like 50 laps before I understand it, it feels like. So that was really all it was getting a better feel of the track.
Nice. Yeah, if I'm going to be able to race tomorrow night, I'm definitely going to need about 20 laps to get myself acclimated. Tell us about how you go about getting that feel for the track. What line do you run, and how does consistency stay with you as your tires get older and the car handles worse?
Yeah, I think a big thing is your initial setup. So I was on a fairly tight slider because I just didn't want to be sliding around after 10-15 laps. So that's the major thing. And then I like to just focus on the exit. It's all about the corner exit at Richmond. If you're going in too strong on entry and that's what you're worried about, you're gonna lose time on exit every time. So focusing on the exit and running a tight slider, that's how I feel about it.
I like running snug too, but yeah, I just want to congratulate you on your top 3 finish tonight. I feel like you had a pretty good points today as well. Only got only got 3 races left: Daga, Bristol, and then Charlotte, to round out the regular season, and you're well in the playoffs, so nothing worried about there. But more points to gain and a better position to get going in for sure. That's what you'll look forward to in the next 3 weeks here. But just overall great race. I know it wasn't the field, the turnout that we usually have, but it was in a sense cleaner racing because of it, for the most part. And I just want to congratulate you, and hopefully I'll see you in the next couple of days. If not, I'll see you on next Tuesday for sure.
Yeah, next Tuesday. I just want to say everybody that raced tonight was extremely respectful, which was awesome to see. Yeah, just wanted to add that.
Nice. But yeah, you go have a great night, and I'll talk to you later.
You too, man.
Thank you. Okay. Open your car key so you can get it up on screen. But just start us off. How was your car? Obviously, you were race winner from the get-go, race contender winner from the get-go. But how did that race play out in a way that you think it could have gone your way? That you would have been able to get the win there. How'd that last pit stop go? What do you feel like could have you could have drawn better? Not that you could have improved on it by yourself, but what kind of hindered you in that final stage there from being able to get up there for that win?
I think I stayed out too long and it bit me. I think if I would have come in sooner than I did, I would have been able to beat the 6 out when I would have been able to stay ahead of him. But yeah, I was just curious overall. I had a good first stage. I fell back at the end because my car fell off second stage. I had to conserve because my right front tire was going to blow, so I had to be careful and avoid that from happening. So that's why I backed off at stage 2. Stage 3, started in the back, worked my way up front, and then I rode up front until a pit stop, and then, like I said, I stayed out too long. I think it's what bit me.
Yeah. Fuel strategy is always interesting. It's always tough when you really haven't had to do it all season, really, especially in this series where we've had about 20 cars, just about every week, and that comes with contact and carnage. So overall, I think it's definitely something that you'll be able to work towards and learn as we go through these next couple weeks. Deg and Bristol will be a pretty decent turnout. I think Charlotte will too. But as soon as we get into the playoffs, things kind of start dropping away because it did make the playoffs. Guys that are at the very back of the playoffs that don't have as much points will eventually drop out, and you'll start getting those smaller fields. And this is a great example of what you will have to do when that smaller fields or when those smaller fields do occur in the very late stages of the season. But overall, you got a great points tonight, so that's a win in itself. But I thought your car was awesome. I thought you had a great drive, and hopefully you'll be able to get it tomorrow night in the Cup Series.
Gotta try my best and see what I can do.
Oh yeah. But anyway, I will see you tomorrow night, and hopefully on track.
I will see you tomorrow night, and likewise, hopefully on track.
Yes, sir. Alright, let's get to Maggio's car here. Well, I just want to know how you came back from that lag, because that was crazy. You never lag.
Yeah. I want to know how it stopped. That's what I want to know. I thought I was gonna have to deal with it for the whole rest of the race.
Yeah.
All of a sudden it just stopped. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was really bad there for a second, like do damage to your own car bad.
Yeah, I never had noticed anything, never got any damage. I never had even the slightest hint that I was lagging until someone told me on the mic, and I was like, damn. So then stage 2, I dropped to the back. I was on the apron, and I didn't really know what happened with Grant, but he hit me, and I felt really bad about that. I still felt pretty bad about that, so I'm sorry. I already apologized to him in DMs, but pretty disappointed that happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I tried to stay on the apron, let everyone by, and then try to work my way through the field, just kind of like testing here and there if I was like passing a car and seeing if he told me I was lagging or not, and no one ever told me, so then I just kept going. Yeah. But I was too far behind to catch the leaders. I think I might have had a chance, but Weir held me up like really badly, and I don't know if he was mad at me or something, but there was a couple of times where I was below him and he just hit me right onto the apron. One time I almost actually got hit into the pits because of it, because he was like in the third lane and came all the way down to the first lane like I wasn't there. So that was a bit scary, but after I got by him, I was catching leaders just a tiny bit, but I was with Mountaineer. I had a really tight setup, and it was good on the long run. And I did it so that I could save tires along with saving fuel in the first stage, so I could not have to pit.
Yeah.
And then it worked out in the last stage, I guess, taking 2 tires. I took 2 tires just so I could leapfrog everyone in the pits. I felt bad for Steph Curry because he took 4 tires. I wish he had taken 2. I would have liked to see him there at the end.
Right.
I wish people would take notes a bit more and realize that with 3 times tire wear and fuel, it like brains beats the speed almost every time. Strategy beats speed, and I mean, it's just the way it is in this league. I personally like 2% a little bit better just because strategy doesn't affect it as much, but like if you look at this season over, at least half of them have just come down to, oh, he took 2 tires, he took a half can of fuel instead of no fuel, or instead of a full can of fuel and 2 tires. It's like almost always comes down to strategy now. So I hope people will start taking notice to that and trying it themselves, because I hate seeing people lose a shot at the win when they're fast like that just because they took 4 tires instead of 2.
Right, and that's going to be a big thing come playoff time too.
Yeah, like you were saying, smaller fields, less cautions.
Exactly. Less guys running into each other. I mean, you might get a caution here or there. Maybe 1, maybe 2 in a race, and that's about it, if you're lucky. But yeah, you're exactly right. Brains beat speed almost all the time. So definitely something these guys are going to have to take notes on. Something Steph's going to have to take notes because he's got to win. He's got that waiver, so he's got that spot locked in at the very tail end of the field there. So he's going to have to work through that in the coming weeks. But he's got a little bit of time to do it. And hopefully I'll be able to see you on track tomorrow night. Just want to congratulate you on another win in our 3 touring series, and keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. You're having a great year. Another great year, actually.
Thank you, and good luck to you tomorrow.
Thank you. You as well. All right. For all of us here at the WRL, Jade Burr, our owner, Steve Rogers, our sponsor in the Cup Series, myself, Weston Grant as our 2 admins, Keith Allenairs, who hosted both of the lobbies tonight, and all of our team owners, race winners, and participants tonight. Just want to say thank you for watching this stream, and stay worldwide. We'll see you tomorrow night for the Rogers Racing Engines Cup Series race here at Bristol, or here at Richmond once again. Bristol's in 2 weeks.